Literally one of my last thoughts, like before I went out, was like, what the hell am I doing? Like why, like why did I choose to do this? But at that point, like you just have to like go out and do it, you know? I'm Andrew Moore and I'm a senior at the University of Missouri. So Mizzou Fight Night is a nonprofit organization that puts on this fight night every year where they take people in college like me and basically we go through training. We like pay a sponsorship fee. A lot of people get sponsored by their Greek organizations, or like I was sponsored by the DOC program. You train and then fight, but the thing is all the profits they make from ticket sales, everything they do goes towards pediatric cancer research. They partner with Rally for Ryan, which is like a Columbia nonprofit that does pediatric cancer research.
Do you think it matters who you're fighting, or is it kind of just a nameless face that you don't really care about?
I think like the nameless face, because I'm not like fighting against anyone in particular. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm have like beef with somebody in particular. It's more like I'm doing this for like myself and to understand more about myself. I like honestly like was so anxious like going there, and like kind of almost had a panic attack in the car just because like I've never like boxed or anything, and like that first day was like hard, but at the same time it was like good to like get your feet wet. But I don't know, it kind of set the stage. I was like, this is gonna be like fun and I'll learn a lot, but also it'll be like very difficult to do.
So if he moves that direction, I'm gonna pick this front foot up and I'm gonna keep that pinky toe pointed right at my target. If he goes that direction, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna point that toe there, just like that. If he goes backwards, I'm gonna step, just like that. If he comes at me, I'm gonna step backwards, just like that. It's kind of a little bit of a dancing game here. So offset each other. What I want you to do is I want you to walk across the ring in your boxing stance, just like this. Keeping them hands up, keeping them elbows down. Like the Murray Center of Documentary Journalism, I'm a Doc J major. We have to do like capstone films, and you get to choose whatever you want. And so my film kind of follows me as I train and then fight in fight night. But the catch is like my mom is a really big part of it, and the film is like not so much about fighting as it is the relationship between me and her, and kind of me confronting a lot of things like with myself, because I mean it was a hard process.
Representing the Murray Center for Documentary Journalism, give it up for Andrew Moore!
One of my like best friends, Jake Fine, is like my director of photography, and like all my friends were the people that were like doing the cinematography, so it took some pressure off that it wasn't just like a random person. I'm also like editing my own film, so like that almost took some of the pressure off of like I get to like look at all the footage, you know what I mean? But like it definitely took some getting used to, but after a few weeks I was able to like kind of tune it out. But there were definitely some times where I'm like, I don't want to like have a camera on me for training, like I'm tired of all this shit, like yeah.
Push away, stand by.
You know, I had, like in high school, I had a friend, Cesar Ortega, that died from leukemia, and he was, I think, like 17. He was the sweetest kid, and so, like, seeing that and also, like, knowing all the kids that, like, fight cancer every single day, I thought that like, besides all the documentary stuff and all that, like, it was a cause I liked because, I mean, like, my fight doesn't, it's not comparable to like what those kids go through, and if I can like help raise money for somebody going through that, like that's a great thing to do. Like I might as well, like I'm in the physical position to be able to, which is like, why not, you know? like the whole doc thing, it was like the whole reason I did it was for my mom, and I definitely like learned a lot about, you know, my own privilege, my own like sacrifice, like what it took to do that is like pales in comparison to like everything she did for like me and my brother and everything to be where we're at. So I definitely learned a lot about like her throughout the process too. On a deeper level, like I definitely reached a really low emotional low throughout the like process. Like it was probably the hardest thing I've done. It's because like fighting, to be honest, like isn't me. It's like not in my like nature. Like I had to like very much like switch who I was to fight and like be able to box somebody. So I reached a pretty emotional low, but I was able to like get out of that, and like knowing that I can do that moving forward, like any obstacles I come up with in life, like anything that comes my way, like I know I have this experience to look back on to know that I can do this.